Okay, gonna call the FBI Minneapolis office.
FBI?
Hello, this is Terry Nemmers. How are you doing today?
Good, sir. What can I do for you?
Well, I've got a problem. Back in 2007, the Pope County Sheriff's Department entered my home without a warrant, and then they decided to falsify the probable cause statement claiming that they actually had a warrant, submitted it to the county attorney, and then he signed it, and then Judge Jon Stafsholt signed it also. All right?
Okay.
And then just this October the 31st, Christopher King, he's a investigative reporter and former assistant attorney general, confirmed the fact that they had no warrant to enter my home that day.
Okay.
All right. So because
Did they take anything from your home?
Excuse me?
Did they take anything from your home that day?
Yes, they did. My mother was a witness to this all too. My mother just made a report to the chief of police in Glenwood. I do believe it was Wednesday of last week. He hasn't had that statement typed up yet.
Okay. Well, let me tell you this. You'll probably want to talk to a duty agent on Monday through Friday between 8:30 and 4. I am not a direct agent. I handle emergency situations only.
Okay.
That would be my suggestion. I would, it looks like you've got your documentation together there. I would just make sure you put it in, obviously in written format, chronological history, obviously date, times, things as much as possible. That's going to really help to build your case. If you have any cellular information in relationship to dates like that, if they have a copy of the report that the police put together, you obviously are saying that it's falsified.
Right.
To back up your claim, those are the kind of things you'll have to do to relationship to be looking at what you are obviously looking at a civil rights situation, civil rights / not correct procedure process.
Right.
And just talk to the duty agent at that time period, and they should be able to address your situation for you. And then there are people within the FBI that handle those type of cases specifically.
Okay. Well, the only problem is that the chief of police wants me to take it to the sheriff himself, the person who committed the perjury, to.
You've got to go. I mean, the normal procedure would be is if they want you to go that way, then you go to the state version. You go to the state police. But if it's a definite normal procedure is that the local county abstains from the situation and they go over to the next county closest to the area, whether that be a Hennepin County, Ramsey, or Anoka County type of situation. That's normally what happens when there's a conflict of interest situation.
Right. But see, the problem is these people have been maliciously prosecuting me over and over again because I keep bringing this fact up. In fact, I've got a Kangaroo court trial on Monday. I just had one last week. They prosecuted me and convicted me for filing and filming a criminal complaint in the sheriff's department. See? So, I mean, these people have no problem. I mean, they want to put me in jail to shut me up is what the deal is. I mean, so that's kind of why I'm calling today.
Right.
So, but I mean, that's, I definitely will call on Monday and appreciate your time and information, which confirmed a lot of things I knew before. Because, like I said, I'm working with some guy who's a former assistant attorney general, and he's been saying that this is just a big scam is what it is. So.
Yeah. Just make sure you have all your documentation as to what their initial allegations are. Make sure you can back it up with more than one source. And what I mean by sources outside of your direct family. Because that's going to really help your case. Because, family's one thing.
Right, I understand that.
It's going to help more.
I understand that.
Okay.
The thing is, it's all part of public record, so I don't need to worry about that. Like I said, this former assistant attorney general called down to the courthouse and confirmed the fact that there was no warrant. So I mean, it's not like me just saying it. It's I have some people who are trained in the law saying it too. So
right.
So
just make sure you get it all lined up. That'll help your case. And then if you have, like I said, a good attorney that you're working with too, that'll help your situation even more. because more than likely a good attorney like that's going to want to handle a case like this, because then they're going to get compensation on the back end, not just from you, but from the county and the state.
Right.
And that's the unfortunate situation that you're in. I had a similar situation with my own son years ago, and I was able to get him out of the situation because they didn't have their documentation lined up.
Okay.
And I mean, I may be in law enforcement, but law enforcement within law enforcement has problems.
Well, yeah, exactly. You know, it's those rotten apples. So.
No, then in my case, they weren't rotten apples. They weren't following. They weren't going under protocol.
Right.
In case you're kind of in that situation, there's obviously some kind of beef they have against you.
Well, yeah, like I said, I won't shut up. That's their problem. So, so they're trying to.
Yeah, that can cause a problem too.
Right. So
unfortunately, they don't like people that talk.
Right.
People that want to speak their civil rights.
Right.
You're a citizen of the United States, and you have a right to speak your rights. But when it makes them look bad, that's when they try to get even, per se.
Exactly. So again, I appreciate your help, and I definitely will give a call on Monday.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.